Me, 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 me. Previously on Roll Gay Roleplay.
There was a donation that came in. Well, he brought in a halo.
So Eve death drops in prayer. Like, this is what it is.
I gave it to Agador. He's our antique specialist in town.
Bennett, get up now. It's time. We must go. We must make haste.
You two see two figures running from the door.
Please stop right now because it is not safe what you are doing. I do declare.
And a portal opens up, and he takes his friend and drags him inside the portal.
And then I also swan dive into the portal.
So I'm going to take my net and throw it on them.
So the net lands on these two. The halfling pulls out a dagger.
Oh, girl, you want to go?
And stabs himself in the throat.
What?
Ooh, shit.
And what does the other one do?
He puts his hand on the floor next to him. And a portal opens up and he gets sucked right in. And the portal closes. Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm your dungeon master, Chris.
And I'm Tisha. I play Benny.
I'm Jonathan, and I play Saint Eve of Laurent.
I'm Mark, and I play Holgum. Do I have to say my last name?
I mean, can you?
Holgum McGogol.
Good job.
Yay!
So, superhero powers is our topic today. So, what would be your superhero power, Tisha?
I would have to say teleportation.
Okay.
I like taking weekend trips, so I'm thinking about the amount of money and time I would save, if I wanted to go to Seattle for the weekend or, Cuba, or because that's what I like to do, every other month is take a weekend trip somewhere that I haven't really explored. So
That's such a good idea.
it would save me a lot of time and money, obviously. So
Yeah, I'm all for that. All right, Jonathan, what's your superhero power?
I finally decided I think I would love to have like telekinesis, but not like the weak bitch Jean Grey Professor Xavier telekinesis where like they get tired every 5 seconds. Like, no, fuck that. Like, I want like Kenshi Mortal Kombat. Like, I can push whatever I want with my mind. I can do whatever I want and like fuck shit up and also, be like smart. I'm also thinking like, what's her name? Limitless Scarlett Johansson. Like, like, oh, I clearly, have like bald spots on my head. Let me fix that with my brain. Like.
All right, I'm here for it. I like it. Hey, Mark, what's your superhero power?
So I liked how Tisha said teleportation, but I was thinking so cliche, like to fly. I mean, teleportation is kind of better in a way.
Would you have to like use wings to fly, or would you just be like able to fly?
Like Superman fly, like put your fists out in front of you and just take off.
The idea of the human arm flapping to create flight, I think I'd be terrified if I saw that.
Like, what happens when you get tired? Mark, you need to elaborate.
Well, that's why I was thinking, like, okay, so teleportation, usually you have to, like, know where you're going, either that you make it, like, stuck on a wall or something. So I was thinking, if you fly, you can obviously see where you're going, so you don't run the risk of, like, being stuck on a wall and then, like, killing yourself.
What do you use to teleport? Is it, like, your brain? So, like, you think about where you're going?
that's a good question.
Well, I mean, who was was it X-Men, the Devil Boy, or he could teleport? Yeah.
Devil Boy.
There's also this other show where this one girl could, like, open portals. Kind of like how in our D&D has been. You open a portal and jump through it.
Mm-hmm. Or Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm changing my answer to I want to have the powers of Doctor Strange.
His powers are multiple.
Does he have any natural powers, though?
Well, he's learned them because he's all a sorcerer. So my superpower is I'm a sorcerer. Like, I'm here for all the like wild hand movements and then like a portal or like we bend reality. Like, I'm here for all of this. So actually, yeah, I'm Doctor Strange. That's my superpower. What about you, Chris?
I think it would be invisibility.
Okay, so do your clothes go invisible with you?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Oh my gosh.
I want to be like a walking T-shirt.
You would be so cold.
Oh, see, I would be. So, like, if like there's just a random sweater walks into the bathroom.
Hey, guys.
Well, I know you half naked if there's nothing else.
In my head, they did. But if I had to get naked to be invisible, I don't really see a problem with that. Like, I'd do it.
Like, what
I
if you
feel
bump into
it's-
someone?
I would say, excuse me.
But what if you bump into them and then, like, you become uninvisible? You become wow. What if you bump into someone and they like touch your dick? Like, what do you do? Like,
I thank them?
Oh, no.
like these are the real questions that we need to be asking Obama. Okay, well, I'm here for invisibility. I feel like yours has the most questions, though. Like,
Sure. Doctor Strange not being a power but a person.
that's my superpower is Doctor Strange.
Wait, then can my superpower be Tony Stark?
Incredibly smart and rich.
Yes.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
then you have some like nasty comebacks. Yes, Queen. Because Tony Stark's mouth is vicious.
Yeah, I would pick Tony Stark for sure.
No, I'm still Doctor Strange. I want that. I just want the cape.
That cape is awesome.
Just really want the cape.
It's a sassy cape.
It is.
All right, let's play D&D.
All right.
All right.
So,
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
that's Doug. Okay. So you're all in the Church of Yonsei, and Loxif walks in, pretty baffled by what he just witnessed. And,
What did he witness?
Well, he was
was
outside the
outside.
church. Yeah, but he was still at the doorway. It's not like I don't feel like he hid. He may be coward, but I feel like he watched.
Okay.
I mean, he definitely saw a dude stab himself in the throat. But so Loxif comes in to the church. He goes, "That's not good. Body of a trial member. Our guild's been infiltrated. And if the queen finds out before we can resolve this, I'll have to tell the queen." Loxif calm.
Is there any chance that you may know who these people are, who these ruffians are?
Yeah, of course they were part of the trials. He was part of the gold team. His name is on a piece of paper that I gave to Benny and I forgot.
Yeah, I have the paper. But so basically they were, what it seems like happened was, remember when we got out of the trials and they had to do something to Hogum? They had to like remove something from him, and that's why he got like really wired. So it seems like they didn't have success with Hogum, but maybe they had success with these guys, and these guys had super purple eyes and they were going through purple portals like we went through purple portals. And I know that I didn't tell Loxif all this stuff, but now he knows because I can't keep my mouth shut because this guy just died in front of us.
I do declare, Miss Benny, you must calm yourself and regain your composure. We are Beyonce's, not Kelly's. By the way, where is your captain?
I'm not sure. He didn't come in this morning. Not that I'd bother him with this anyway. What we need to do is get some people here to clean up and fix what's broken in the church. This is a mess.
So Loxif, you said that you were going to talk to the queen.
Well, any type of infiltration should be reported to the queen. This is a really big deal, but I really need some more information before I can go to her.
Yeah. How about
And
this?
what exactly information do you need, Mr. Loxif?
Well, you seem to know more about the portals than I do, so I'd like to know that and where this guy came from and what the portals You seem to know a lot more than I do.
So Eve gives Benny a look like, okay, girl, do we do
Okay.
this?
Eve, I think we can trust Loxif.
I do declare, Miss Benny, that you are of good judgment of character. So proceed.
I'm going to ask Loxif. Loxif, just before we go ahead and do this, I just want to ask you sincerely, and Eve will be here with me as well as Hogum. Can we trust you? Like, are you looking for the good of the people? Are you the one doing this purple eye thing to these guys, or what's your part in this?
I promise you, I have nothing to do with this. I've been with the guild over 90 years. Everything I do is for the guild. I assure you, I'm only looking out for the guild's best interest. Whatever is going on here, this isn't me. But I really want to fix it.
I do declare that death within the kingdom is no small matter. Mr. Loxif, if I may, as the first protector and founder of the Queen Church of Yonsei, while our church may be desecrated and the Celestine is beside herself with grief, we must leave this incident as it is so that it may be taken care of and searched thoroughly so that we may get to the bottom of this situation.
Well, you seem to know a little bit more about what's going on, so how about this? I'll give you an hour, but after that I'm coming back and this becomes a guild matter.
Mr. Loxif, you are too kind to us, followers of the Church of Yonsei. 1 hour. Benny, Holgum, do you agree with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
After this hour is up and we have searched our most holiest of churches, we must speak to the Queen.
Okay. I'll say okay. Okay.
Mr. Loxif, why are you hesitant?
Okay. 1 hour.
Oh, nope. Come on back here, sis. Mm-mm. Let's go ahead and get a roll going because I don't trust you. We're rolling.
Roll insight.
Yes. 18. Mr. Loxif, can you please explain what is going on?
I can't take you to the queen.
Why?
The queen doesn't want to hear our problems. The queen expects the guild to have resolutions. So until we have a resolution to this, I'm not taking you to the queen. He is telling the truth about wanting the best for the guild.
Okay, because I'm about to start rolling some intimidation if I don't get what I need. So...
On Loxif?
Yeah, fuck Loxif. Loxif is not doing what he needs to do. We just had a whole ass battle. We tried to save someone from killing themselves.
Someone just killed themselves in Yeve's church.
Now, Mr. Loxif, it has come to my attention that you are clearly lying through your teeth, child.
To prove that I'm not doing anything stupid, I'm going to sit down right over there. And you guys do whatever you need to do. But I can only hold the guild off for so long. The Celestine did make us aware of this break-in. Yeah, and Loxif is now sitting in a pew. He's now like sitting in a pew waiting for you guys to tell him that he can start cleaning.
Okay.
Oh, he's so cute. Are his feet dangling?
Oh, of course. Like just slightly, like his toes are touching.
Oh. Okay. I still want to kill him, but yeah.
I just want to tell you all that that's super uncomfortable and nobody sits like that. They will sit cross-legged. They will sit on their knees in their chair. Not speaking from personal experience, but I have a friend, so.
That's adorable still, though.
Okay, yeah. So what are you doing?
Searching the church. And I'm going to stay in the main like area.
I'm kind of confused. Like, I have no idea of a direction that we're going right now.
Well, we need to find out where the halo is, and we need to find that one gold dude with the purple eyes.
Okay, so do we need to search this dead body?
Yes.
I'll search the body. Holgum will go collect his net and search the body.
All right, you reach into the first pocket and you find 3 gold. Then
That's mine.
Then you reach into his bag, and even Benny, a gleam catches your eye as Hogum pulls out a halo.
My hearts and stars, that's the halo. We must all
goodness.
bow our heads.
I pretend to bow my head, but I'm looking at Hogum and stretching my arm out and saying, please give that to me.
Hogum, what do you do with the halo?
So Holgum is going to throw it to her like a frisbee.
Jesus. Your head is bowed. Your head is bowed. Yeah, I think that you have a passive athletics enough that you can throw a frisbee in with Benny's dexterity. I think we're good.
Okay.
Benny, you catch the halo,
Okay.
and you can tell there's like a slight warmth to it.
Okay. We should probably put it somewhere safe for a little while. What do you think?
I do declare, and so I pull Benny aside, and I say, I do declare, Miss Benny, that we should hide it somewhere, just in case the cleaners. Do you want to hold on to it?
Yeah, I can do that until we're sure what we're gonna do. Because I can run away pretty quickly if need be.
I think that would be most good, Miss Benny. And as a follower and servant of the Church of Yonsei, I do believe that you will keep it most safe. I, unfortunately, do not trust Mr. Loxiv or this Marcus Flint character. And if you are to depart this party, it should be you, because you can get out the quickest.
I will take the most care of this, better than anything I've ever taken care of in my life. You can count on me.
Fantastic, Miss Benny. And so I'm going to pretend to look around for more things.
You're gonna pretend to?
I thought you were going upstairs to look at
Oh, we
the
were going to
books.
go look at the books.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, so let's go.
And so, you guys are upstairs in the Celestine. You guys are looking at all the books along the wall. And the Celestine comes up and says, What was that downstairs? Those men, their eyes, were they the ones that broke in?
We think so because, did you see their portal? That's kind of crazy, huh?
Have you seen anything like that before in this town?
Absolutely not. Never.
Would you happen to know maybe the school of magic that this portal has come from?
It's likely dark. I don't recognize it from my studies, but I do believe that anything that can be made with dark can also be made with light. If you figure out how these are made, please tell me.
So I nod to Benny. Well, Miss Celestine, if there is anything of extreme value within this Church of Yonsei, I do declare that it's within your best interest to keep it hidden and safe so that it may not be desecrated. Yonsei be with you.
Yonsei be with you, but what about the halo? Did I lose it?
You didn't lose it, Celestine. So how do we figure out how he could, how they do the portal stuff? What do we have to look for to find that so you could make it?
Well, I assume the best way would be to ask them. Did you happen to apprehend them?
See, what happened was this guy, he had purple eyes, and then we were about to apprehend him and make him tell us what was going on exactly, and then he just took a knife and stabbed himself in the neck. And when he did that, he fell down, of course.
So there's a deceased person downstairs
Yes, ma'am.
in the church.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Celestine.
Okay. I guess it's a little late for last rites then, but we can arrange for proper services.
Okay, we'll probably ask you to do that then. Thank you.
Of course.
Would you like to see the halo?
You have it?
Yeah.
Is this the first time she's seeing it?
No, she's seen it before. It was given to her.
Right. That's why I trust her.
She had just given it to Agador.
Oh, that's right.
In order
that's
to
right. Okay.
determine whether it was real or not, because he's an antique specialist and he's that type of gay.
Antiques Roadshow.
I thought you said he's that type of guy. I'm like, yeah, he is. But that's not what you said.
That's not what I said. The Celestine looks at the halo, looks at you, and says, in case this is the true halo, would you be willing to keep it safe? I no longer feel comfortable having this in the church.
I totally understand, Celestine. So I think my whole purpose in doing this is I get a +1 inspiration anytime I need help from Celestines.
Oh.
Right?
Ooh.
Did you see how I like manipulated her?
Yeah.
And so does Eve.
Yeah,
Eve would get a +1 inspiration from that too.
Sure. I think you guys have the same pull over a Celestine now. Absolutely.
Okay.
And the Celestine says, I should get started cleaning downstairs. I'm sure Loxif will assist with the poor soul.
Okay, well, do you happen to know anybody in town that might be able to help us find a guy that disappeared through a portal that we have no idea where he could possibly be?
Well, do you know where the portal came from?
It was purple, and there were some dudes with some cat masks, and they were speaking Abyssal.
Were they black cat masks?
Yes.
Well, that sounds like Mayak, but that's just a story. It's not real. The belief behind
clearly,
Mayak.
Miss Celestine, it is real because they are here.
I don't remember the whole story with Mayak, but it is something to do with destruction of religion. But it's just a wives' tale. It doesn't exist.
Okay, so if there's no such thing, how does she know about it?
It's a wise tale.
So it's like legend.
It's like the Loch Ness Monster. The abominable snowman.
The Illuminati.
No, that's real, honey. That's real. Okay, so here's a thing, too, we have to bring in that Benny's going to believe any conspiracy theory. So she's going to believe that this Mayak thing is completely real and going to have a hard time separating that with the Church of Fiancé.
Fun. And the Celestine says, if there are believers and they're coming after the Church of Fiancé, they've proven how dumb they are. Well, if
They're taking down the right one because they about to get it. Like, let's go.
damn right.
So I'm fuming.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I can see Eve like stomping down the stairs.
Yeah, I've already
I'm ready.
got a weapon in hand. Like, I'm ready to go.
Cool. Benny, are you following Eve then?
Yeah, I think at this point, well, let me ask you one more thing before I go follow, our founder.
Of course.
Do you know anybody that might have more information about the Mayak?
Anything old or historic, I'd recommend talking to Agador. He's a very wise cleric.
Agador is a cleric, too?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. I really appreciate all of your help. Yancey, be with you.
And also with you.
Yonsei, be with you. I shout from downstairs as I'm about to go crush somebody.
And also with you, founder. Hogum, you see Eve just ready to go coming down them stairs.
Whoa.
I do declare, Hogum,
fire.
there is someone trying to take down our dear church. Hogum, ready yourself because battle is afoot and imminent.
Whoa, what happened?
There are no time for questions, but there is time for destruction.
Okay. Benny.
We must protect our dear church. Get ready
Benny.
now. Where is Loxif? Loxif?
Oh, hey, guys.
Yeah. Whoo, you look angry. Hi, friend.
Loxif, there is an evil god with an evil religion trying to take down this dear church of mine that I have taken hand in creating and making better for the good of this world. Loxif, whose team are you on? Speak now.
Yours.
Fantastic. You are now saved within the church of Yonsei. May you forever be windblown. So I start walking towards the front door.
Can I clean up then?
Can you clean up? You can sit there and be prepared for battle.
Yeah. Hey, Loxif. Actually, Celestine said that she would help clean up. Yeah, I mean, if you want to clean up, that's cool. Unless you think you could help us, because we're about to go battle. Maybe.
I
least
don't know
ask some
what we're
questions.
fighting, but we're fighting somebody. Where are the purple-eyed freaks? I'm done. Let's go.
Where are you guys heading?
I don't know.
Hey,
Hey, Benny, can you fill me in on what's going on? Because
right.
I'm lost. Right?
Okay,
all
so
right, guys.
I'm walking
So
out the door.
Eve, wait, Eve.
Okay.
Eve, wait. I have the halo. We have to figure out what we're gonna do with that before we go into battle because we don't want to take it into battle, right?
So then I pause. And I turn around. I do declare I just become so passionate about this fine church that we have built.
So I think our best strategy, and I have an idea. So our best strategy would be recognizance at this moment, and so that way, when we do attack them, we will have the upper hand. And
Wait, say that again?
Reconnaissance.
I thought you said recognizance.
I might have slurred that in there.
Come on, drunk ass.
I'm not drunk for sure, but
I'm like, wait, is that something new?
let's do some reconnaissance and and go in there, with the upper hand because, I have very small hands and sometimes being on top is where I feel more comfortable. What do you say, Eve?
I do declare that if we are to fight the evil forces of Meg, that knowledge is our best weapon.
Okay, so, Hogum, what's going on is, remember those, cat guys in, that room?
Wait, does Holgum remember being enchanted?
Yeah.
Okay, so he remembered. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Benny, I remember them. They were kind of creepy.
Yeah, so apparently there's this old wives' tale that there's something called Mayak, and they want to destroy other religions.
They are trying to destroy everything that I have worked so hard for to spread the gospel of Yonsei.
Yeah, so
Yonsei be with them, and may they be forever be saved.
So what we're gonna do first, and this is what I've been told is that we're gonna let's go talk to Agador because he's a very wise cleric and he knows a little bit about the Mayaks. So I think that's our first step. And Lox, if you like, you're more than welcome to stay here and clean.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Hey, Lox, do you know anything about Mayak?
Mayak is an anti-religion propaganda story. It's just a wives' tale. Something about bringing a cat back to life. It's ridiculous.
Okay, what is this? Something about bringing a cat back to life? Loxif, speak in complete sentences, please, sir.
I'm sorry. It's about destroying religion. The more religions that they can destroy, the stronger the big cat Mayak gets. And once all religion is destroyed, Mayak will come down and reign supreme.
So we are all to be destroyed by a house cat.
Right. Not exactly a threat.
I cannot, sir, I cannot side-eye hard enough. So if this house cat is supposed to be the one to destroy us, we must tame her. Who do we go talk to? Where are these wise tales coming from?
This story's been around for centuries, much longer than I've been around. I couldn't possibly tell you where it started.
Loxif, Celestine is going to clean this church. You are following us to Agador.
Oh, okay. I guess I could use a good pair of dicks right now.
Yeah.
I can't. Benedetta and Hogum, do y'all disagree with my choice?
Yeah, come on, Lox, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Can we run into Edwin on the way?
Here you go. The four of you see Edwin walking towards his tavern. And he raises a hoof at you.
Hey, Edwin, what's up?
And yeah, you get a hoof and a nod. And he points to his bar and kind of moves his head like, yo, let's go. Let's go.
Yo, we got something to do, but we're going to have buckets later.
And he goes, pfft, and he continues towards his tavern. And you guys head towards the market. And you head towards Boobs and Dicks. It's surprisingly busy considering what just happened within the last hour in that place. Like, there was just a robbery and a portal, and people were commanded to make a wall, and no one seems to give a shit anymore. There's still a woman yelling about baskets and buckets.
People were commanded to make a wall?
Eve told them to apprehend, and they made basically a barrier around people.
Oh, okay.
As you go into Boobs and Dicks, the four of you enter and see Agador tied up on the ground with a almost like a cloth gag, but it's not quite on his mouth. It's kind of halfway there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, someone's into something kinky.
Oh, no. Are you okay?
If you could come help me, darling, I'm in a bit of a bind.
Okay. And Benny rushes over.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Holgum is also helping Benny. Do I need to roll too?
16.
I don't think you need to roll. Benny, as soon as you slide the first rope off of his wrist, it comes off clean. Like, there was no way he could not have gotten out of that.
Hey, Agador. Did you do this to yourself?
Well, of course not. I can't even tie a knot. These two ruffians came in and tied me up, and...
Agador, I got a question. Were you doing something?
Okay, I was in the middle of my story, but that's okay.
I mean, were you doing something kinky?
I mean, usually, baby. Why? What are you looking for?
Well, no, that's not where I was going with it.
Oh, we could go there, though.
Well, maybe later. How did this happen to you that it's so loose that you didn't just, pull your own hand out? What's going on?
I'm traumatized being burgled, and I couldn't move. They came in, they demanded the halo with weapons, and the halo's not even real, but they demanded it, and they hog-tied me, and I'm so glad you came. I've been tied up for hours.
Oh, I'm really glad that we came too. Hey, did Loxif come with us or no?
Yeah, Loxif is there.
Sweet.
He's here.
So what I'm gonna do, I want to leave, and I want them to ask the questions.
Can we get a second opinion on this halo?
I don't want to show him the halo.
Right, we do not.
Well, I mean, technically, he's already seen it, hasn't he?
According to him, and according to him, he was also tied up. I mean, we can't have this conversation in front of him.
Okay, so Holgum is going to ask how does he know it's not real?
Well, I was going to say, okay, we'll ask that. And Benny looks at Hogum with a scared look. Benny looks at Eve with I'm about to leave, bitch look.
Okay, so you leave, and I'm going to stay here with Agador and talk to him some more because clearly he's fucking up.
How are you leaving? Are you backing away?
Yeah,
or?
I just back away. Okay, guys, looks like you got it from here. I saw some really lovely baskets right over there. So I'm going to go check them out. Cool. Bye, guys.
Okay. So Benny, you leave. We'll stay with Hogum and Eve for right now.
So does Loxif go with Benny?
No, Loxif stays because he has the speaking stone, right? Or no, we didn't rest. Okay, never mind.
But I think he still stays. I feel like that's what Loxif would do, was stay with the group. So Hogum, you just untied him. Oh, I'm so glad you showed up. I've been so traumatized from this whole experience. I must rest.
Mr. Agador, if you were not, who are these people that came and attacked you? And why were you not able to get out of this rope? It seems that Mr. Hogum was able to get you out fairly easily, sir.
I don't believe I know my attackers. It was just a stress-induced... I was traumatized and couldn't move. I was in shock, and I need to rest, and
You need to speak up, Mr. Agador, because if they're after something so holy and so sacred, why are they after a halo?
Agador. Okay, how did you know this halo was fake?
well, I've done my research, of course, going through some findings. The halo wasn't warm to the touch, as the halo should be, or is rumored to be. There's no glow to it, and I don't quite think it's real. There's never been a real sighting of the halo. I don't know why those hooligans wanted it. They didn't need to hog-tie me anyway. There's definitely more expensive things here.
Would you happen to know the whereabouts of the true halo of Yonsei?
I'm not convinced it's real.
Well, what if I told you that as the founder and first protector of the halo of the Church of Yonsei, that I may know of its whereabouts?
Oh, I'd be happy to appraise it for you. Obviously on another day.
Well, that's
speaking
not
of,
your appraisal is not necessary because it is in fact real, and I do know its whereabouts. While it may not be in this town, it is real. Now, Mr. Agador, once again, I guess should I just clearly he was loosely tied up, clearly he's hiding something. What should I do?
Can I roll an intimidation?
But we need to find out about the Mayak.
The Mayak.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, okay, anyway, back into character in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Agador, what is this that we hear about some evil religion and evil church that is going after the Church of Yonsei? Who is this Mayak?
his eyes go wide and he says, now, Mayak, that's an interesting story, though I wouldn't quite call it a religion. The followers are few. It's not quite as popular as it used to be. But it's interesting to see what now, I'm not anti-religion by any means, but the story itself is fascinating, in which they destroy religions to create more and more power for the big cat Mayak, who will eventually reign supreme over the world. It's a very interesting tall tale, but it's really nothing more than that.
In these tall tales, Mr. Agador, what would a follower look like?
Well, for the most part, like you or me, but they would be represented in a cat mask when congregating.
And these cat masks, Mr. Agador, also for the for the religion of this Mayak, and I also use air quote, do they dabble in the dark arts as well?
Well, of course, they'll do whatever it takes to cause destruction to grant Mayak power. Dark, light, it won't matter to them.
Have there ever been incidences of this Mayak in the past? Maybe some little children who believed a little too much in this tall tale tried to make something like this happen.
Well, of course, there's stories of that. Gaining magic, access to portals. There's even talk of resurrection. It's oddly fascinating.
I mean, what about mind control?
Well, I would not honestly believe this, but unfortunately within our Church of Yonsei, we did come across a portal. And the people who had you apprehended with their loosely tied rope that you could have easily gotten out of also were the ones who used the same portals, Mr. Agador.
And he puts his the back of his hand on his forehead and he goes, I feel faint. I must
No, ma'am. No, bitch. Wake the fuck up. No, we have much more to discuss. Okay, Mr. Agador, I do declare that you should probably come with us and help us decipher what is going on.
Well, I can't leave my shop. I have to close for the day after this robbery and do inventory and pour myself a nice glass of wine and take a long nap. I couldn't come with you, but perhaps tomorrow. Would that work?
And so I'm going to go with my oath of vengeance, and I'm about to force.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
This is me saying I'm using my oath of vengeance. I'm just following my character and what my character would do at this point.
Yes.
Someone's trying to attack the Church of Yonsei. Agador clearly knows some stuff. He's acting like he's being a little bitch about it though. So I'm about to force him to close out his shop, and he's like, I'm about to walk his ass out of this shop and to the church, so he can figure out what's going on with us.
He seems pretty guilty to me.
Yeah.
So you're going to forcibly remove him.
Yes. In my oath of vengeance, I will do anything to protect. I will do anything to solve the problem. And right now, my problem is he knows something he's not telling us, and there's a dead ass body in my church.
Like, can I ask him for like books or literature on Mayak, or
Yeah. Yeah, totally. He points to the back and says, "Well, I don't have any for sale here in the store, but I have a couple in my personal collection. There's a bookshelf right over there, right next to the counter. Go ahead and take a couple books. It's all alphabetized, so it's under M.
Okay, thank you.
Eve, you're gonna, yeah. What are you doing?
I'm fuming because I'm not getting my way, and I need him to come home.
so? I mean, where are we going to take him?
To the church so that he can investigate. Since he knows so much about the Church of Meg, maybe he can identify what's going on.
Okay. So, I mean, so Holcomb goes to the back of the store, gets the book, comes back, and sees that Yves is just beside himself, completely fuming, red in the face, like he's about to slap a bitch. And so Holcomb wants to intimidate Agador to going with us to the church.
Okay, roll intimidation.
God, I hope this helps. Well, that's not happening. 5.
Go ahead. Tell Agador to go to the church.
Well, now that roll didn't go very quickly, I kind of want to...
Nah, you're playing this out with me. Tell him.
Agador, come on, let's go to the church.
No.
So I also rolled intimidation,
And
and that's 18 plus 4 plus 3. Wait, hold on. 18. Oh, plus 2. So I rolled a 24.
So yeah, he says no to Hogum, and then you say,
So I literally grab I grab my shield and I have like the pointy end of it, and so I put it like literally an inch before his eye, and I'm like, "You're coming with me," and that's all I say. Like I no I no like I grab like the back of his head and like I bring it closer to his I bring my shield closer to his eye, and I'm like, "You're coming with me."
okay.
Baskets!
So Benny, you're you leave Boobs and Dicks, and yeah, you're in the marketplace. There's bustling, there's peoples. I'm saying bustling a lot. There's basket lady. Baskets? Baskets, you need some baskets? Buckets? Anything?
What? You have buckets?
I got buckets, I got baskets. I'm expanding.
Wow.
I'm a businesswoman.
What size buckets do you have?
Medium. Also large, not small. I don't do small things.
Okay. How much is a medium basket?
5 silver. How's 5 silver?
How much for the bucket?
3 silver. 2 for 5.
2 for 5. Interesting. I think, you know what? I'll take a medium bucket.
Beautiful. Here's a medium bucket, sweetie.
Okay, and that was how much? 3? Okay. So
I gotta write that down.
Got
Bucket
it.
5, basket 3. I keep my shit together.
do you mind if I sit on this bucket here and keep you company for a little bit? My friends are in there, and they're just talking about stuff that's just over my head.
Yeah, sweetie. I mean, you gotta help me sell some shit. But yeah, you want a drink? I got a drink underneath here.
Okay. I take the halo and I put it under the bucket and I sit on it.
Oh, very nice. Okay, and she goes, so what's your story, honey?
I don't have a whole lot of family except for, just, my mentor and he's He's been there on and off, and there was a little bit of off time recently, but it's on again. Yeah, things are interesting. We're dealing with some sort of, my mentor founded a religion, and now there's these cat people out there that are trying to destroy all religions to bring back a cat to life, and yeah, so I'll take a swig of that gin. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, girl, you need it. That's some crazy shit going on. I mean, you can't trust men in charge, though. Your little protege, your little tutor, your little person. My girlfriend did the same thing. She's part of the guild. She trusted that captain person, and they fired her.
Oh, really? What happened?
Oh, This is between us girls, right?
Girl, you know it.
Okay, so here's the D. Here's the D? So here's the T, okay? She was looking into him. He started recently, about like maybe a year ago. And he started doing all this weird shit. So she started looking into him, right? Because she's like that internal person. Mm-hmm. That one that like makes sure who's doing right things and who's doing wrong things. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, yeah. Good but people. That's what they're called.
She started looking into him, right? That Maki Flint. I don't like him. But she started looking into him and he fired her. And so she couldn't find nothing on him because he let her go.
Oh, wow. That doesn't seem very fair at all, right?
No. If you're getting investigated, you need to just let yourself get investigated. And if you're innocent, you're innocent. And if you're guilty, well, then fuck you.
Right. I agree with that completely. Man, what was her name?
Her name was Gwendolina.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
It is, right? I call her Gwenny.
Aw, that's cute. What was your name?
My name's Marie, darling. Maree, 2 E's.
Oh, that's very pretty. I like it.
Oh, wait, sweetie, what's your name?
My name is Benny.
Benny, you should meet my girlfriend, Gwenny and Benny. It'd be cute. You're like a sitcom.
Aw, that makes me uncomfortable and nervous. You want me to help you sell baskets and
Oh yeah, you gotta just yell what they are, because that way they don't know, because they don't see them. You gotta yell them. Baskets. Bucket.
Okay.
Go ahead, yell.
Baskets.
There you go. That's how you do it. Basket.
Bucket. Basket.
Now that we're talking, that Maki Flint, he goes into that tits and boobs all the damn time.
Oh, really?
It's usually at night, like when I'm closing up.
What time is it now? I can't. Where's the sun at? I don't see it.
It's getting there. We're getting there.
Oh.
He wasn't there last night, though. I don't know where he went. It's been like every night this week. I don't know what the obsession is. Sometimes the husband is there. Sometimes he's not.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'm pretty sure I saw them at one point. So here's, the real D, the real T, the real Q, the real all the letters, right?
Yeah.
I was looking in their window one night. I was minding my business, right? Minding my own business, looking in their window. They disappeared.
Oh, wow.
They walked into a bookcase and disappeared.
That's scary.
Yeah, I thought I was seeing shit. I thought I had too much gin. Can you figure too much gin? Shit.
I know. How could you ever have too much of this stuff? It's so good.
You know, I like you. You're cute. You're fun.
Thank you. Hey, do you mind? See my bucket here?
Yeah.
I just need to run to the boobs and dick store where my friends are at real quick, and I'm a little worried about them. Do you mind watching my bucket?
Yeah, girl, you got it. I'll watch your bucket. I'll put my feet on it. I'll make sure it's not sold.
Thank you, Marie. I really appreciate that. Oh, Benny is freaked the fuck out because it's getting close to dark. Obviously, McGilligug is, Agador, I mean. That is such a hard name.
It's from the birdcage.
Oh, yeah. Agador does not seem like a good guy at all. Obviously,
yeah, he's definitely turning out not to be.
He's creating portals. He's a cleric. Who knows? His husband was a warlock, right?
Correct.
Damn, you have a good memory.
His husband's a warlock. He's a cleric. I mean, it just adds up to really bad. And the fact that they just disappeared makes Benny realize, oh, well, shit, they're the ones creating the, portals. So they're all in it together. And now my best friends are in there with Loxif, unknowingly, because I have no idea what you guys talked about. Like, I don't know. Like, I was not listening.
Even better.
So I'm really nervous. So what I'm going to do, I can't use my speaking stone.
No.
I'm leaving the halo.
Marie's got her feet up and she's just like, baskets, buckets, not this one.
I'm going to roll like charisma just to like make sure she loves me and will not sell that bucket.
Yeah, for sure. Roll it.
Okay, and she'll protect it with her life. So, Marie, I really like you, and I hate to ask this of you. You know all that stuff that you're talking about with Marky Flint and Agador and his husband? Well, there's some really bad stuff going on, and my friends are trying to stop it, and I'm just trying to keep them safe. So, it's incredibly important that you don't move this bucket. And you don't let anybody near it or touch it. Can you do that for me? And I mean, do I need to roll persuasion or?
I'd say you can do persuasion.
Okay. I rolled a 13 plus 8, 21.
Sweetie, this bucket, it's yours. I won't touch it. I won't move it. And I sure as hell won't sell it. It's yours, baby. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can keep your feet on it just to make sure nobody else.
You want me to sit on it? I'll sit on it.
Yeah, that would be great.
You got it. And she gets up from her chair and she moves and sits on the bucket. And like wide-legged, like she's like planting herself on it.
Okay, and I'm going to sneak to the doorway because when we had gone in, we left the door open. Have they closed it?
I would assumed when you left, you would have closed it, right?
I was walking out backwards. I don't think I would have. I purposely would have tried to leave it open so I could see and make sure like no scuffle was going on. But maybe somebody else would have closed it in the, meantime. Just because, I mean, if you see an open door, you close it, right?
Right. As you're sneaking over to the store again, I need you to roll me a perception check, Benny.
Okay. 7 plus perception to 9. Not great. My passive perception is 12. So I don't know if that makes any difference.
It doesn't help you necessarily in this situation, but what is your sneak like? Are you like tiptoeing? Are you like creeping? Do you have a hood on? Like what does a sneak look like? Or are you just like trying to like stay out of sight?
So I have my hood on. I'm going to be using any building, any people that I see in my vicinity that I recognize as threats to like cover myself from anybody looking towards me.
Cool. Okay, so you're weaving through the crowd, keeping your eyes on boobs and dicks, trying to see inside the window, and you get pretty close and you hide behind someone, and they turn around.
Oh, no.
You look up and see Captain Flint in front of you.
Oh, hey, Captain. How are you doing?
What's going on here? What are you doing right now?
I'm even Hogum, we're just shopping, and I just get so tired of shopping, and there was a guy that tried to attack us, and so.
Whoa! I'm sorry. Someone tried to attack you?
Yeah, his eyes were purple, and then he disappeared. So, I don't know. We were praying at the Church of Yonsei, and a guy just showed up out of nowhere. We were praying, so we had our heads down. We don't even know how we got there. I thought the door was closed, but must not have been. He showed up and tried to attack us, and then disappeared just as quickly as he appeared.
What? Where are your friends?
They're shopping.
Where?
Yeah, I don't keep tabs on him like that. Marcus Flint.
He grabs you by the bicep and he goes, I think you should come with me.
Ouch, you're hurting me, sir. Ouch.
And he lets go really quick. Jesus Christ, that was a me reaction. I don't know that he would have, but my reaction was like, no. Okay. No, he lets go. And he goes, look, if you know something, I asked you to tell me. So why don't you just tell me what's going on?
What? I told you what I know. Why don't you tell me what's going on, buddy?
You don't need to know what I'm doing. So you stay right here.
Where are you going? So I can avoid you because that hurt my arm.
You're fine. I'm heading into Boobs and Dicks. There was a break-in, and I'm here to investigate because Agador and I go way back.
Oh,
So
shit.
you stay here.
Actually, okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to try to tell him stories and keep them as long as possible while, like, trying to keep my eye on the door and praying that they come out. Like, I don't know what to do at this point. Like,
Cool. If you're telling him stories, give me a performance check.
okay. 12 plus 6, 18.
+6. How are you good at that too? Okay, tell me stories.
Okay, so this one time when I was a bounty hunter, there was this guy, and he seemed like a really bad guy. And you know me, I am half Mulan, but I didn't get the height or the size from him. So, I was like, I'm gonna get them. And guess what, Mr. Flint? Guess what?
I'm guessing that it's a long story. We go back to Eve and Hogum and Loxif and Agador, and you have Agador pretty much doing whatever you want, Eve. So what are you doing?
Okay, so I say, Mr. Agador, where's your husband?
He's off on a shooter. He's a queendom over. He's off restocking our supplies. There's a new shipment for us. Obviously, we're a little low.
And would your husband be more versed in the dark magics? I hear that clerics also gain some awesome magics from the dark arts as well.
You know how in every couple there's a smart one and a pretty one? Well, I'm the smart one.
Are you sure about that?
Now, are you calling me pretty?
Mr. Agador, what I do believe right now is should go straight to the Church of Yonsei. So I hoist him over my shoulder.
Okay, well, Agador's coming with you. And as you open the door, you see Captain Flint and Benny talking maybe 15 feet away from you. And Loxif sees this and goes, oh, shit!
Oh, no.
And Captain Flint turns around.
I grab his face and kiss him.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
What?
And I, like, take my other hand and I, like, tell them, like, I make the, like, running, like, I swipe my hand up and down really fast, like, run, like, go.
So, Benny, here's the thing. I'm not into girls, so, I'm also not really into humans. I kind of have an elf fetish, so.
So I've been fetishized the entire time.
Well, go away, Eve.
Okay, so I'm clear. So I saw her make the mark for us to go. So I start booking it down to the church.
Okay. You guys successfully make it away from Marcus Flint, and Benny and Flint just had a real awkward kiss. How are you getting out of this, Benny?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Flint. It's just, I've never had anybody pay so much attention to me, and, I didn't think that I was straight either, but maybe with the power of friendship.
You can leave now.
Call you later?
Don't.
Okay. But we're still friends, right?
Yeah, fine.
High five.
High five. And he like does it behind his back to where he's just like reaching behind him to like fuck off. Like, yeah, fine.
I run and grab the halo and run towards wherever I saw them go.
Well, you got to grab your bucket or bus.
My bucket.
That busket.
I run over to my best friend and I say, "Oh dear, oh goodness, hey, I'm gonna grab my bucket real quick, okay? And I'm gonna take off, but I'll see you later."
Dude, why'd you kiss Maki?
I've never kissed anybody before.
Somehow you're too cute. I don't believe that.
You're right. I was feeling really uncomfortable, but sometimes, you do things for people you love that you never thought you would do. I'm going to grab my bucket now and I'll be seeing you later. And I really appreciate all your help, Maggie.
Marie.
All
right, Benny, you do your thing, okay? Bye, girl.
Bye.
Buckets.
All right. So I run off after them.
Cool. I think that's a good place to end the episode.
Okay.
All right.
So is there 5 of you now? Because you have Loxif and Agador. Oh my god. The 5 of you will meet up at the Church of Yonsei on the next episode. You can find the podcast on Twitter at RollGayRoleplay. And you can find me, I'm at Chris the DM, and that's Chris with a K.
And I'm Tisha. You can find me on Instagram at @1 Tish, #1.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I'm your resident homo. Also, I can be found on Instagram at JE_Washington.
I'm Mark, and you can find me on Twitter at Holgum Magogol.
Bye, everyone.